Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy VII walkthrough. I'm going to do a very quick video here on the shooting coaster. The reason for that is the rewards for the shooting coaster actually change determined by what point you're at in the story. Now, from here up until I believe the second disc, you will obtain an umbrella as your reward. So keep that in mind. In that cutoff point may not be that critical. I actually, again, I'm fairly certain that it's disc 2 is when the actual reward changes. But anyway, so for now, the goal here is to get 5,000 points, and that the reward is going to be the umbrella. That's the item for Aeris. It's one of the goofy items where it doesn't actually have any materia slots, but it's got really high attack power as well as accuracy. So if that's something that you're interested in, go for it. I obviously am going for a complete item list, so I did not want to miss that. Now, again, the shooting coaster here, I just want to talk about a couple of things, and that's that I would just say it takes practice. I mean, number one, don't go into the shooting coaster thinking that it's only going to take you, you know, 1 or 2 times to get this. It's not. It's going to be painful, frankly. And the other thing is, if you've got a turbo controller, that can actually really help as well, because you don't ever want the power meter to go down too low. Otherwise, you'll notice that your shots just won't do that much. Now, once you learn where to shoot, I feel like the game gets a lot easier, and it's it's more likely that you'll actually get the 5,000 points you need. So again, like I mentioned, practice. And then there, if you notice, there's actually a rock way up at the top, way in the back. So if you need to, pause the video and figure out exactly where I'm shooting at, and that'll give you some idea as to where some of the bonuses are. Here's another one. This propeller or prop on the bottom of the ship is worth a ton of points. So if you just hold the button, you notice here I was almost at 1,500 at that point. So other than that, I believe there's one more hidden bonus. I don't believe that I've ever got it to work, but there's a prop on a Zeppelin coming up, and apparently if you shoot it's worth just a ton of points. Again, I've never actually got that bonus ever. Like, no joking, I've done this probably hundreds of times. Now, to be honest, I mean, if you can get it to work, then hey, cool, go for it. But I actually just prefer this method of, I don't know if I'd call it legit, but it seems more repeatable. Again, and that's just because I actually did try, some of the other methods. But I feel like there's a couple of things that will really help you out. There's the Zeppelin I'm talking about, I think, and here's another one coming up, I believe, right there. And I think it's that second time when you see it. If you shoot towards the bottom right of the screen, allegedly, you've got a chance to get, and it's a ton of points. It'll put you way over 5,000 if you end up getting it. But again, I'm more of I guess incrementalist here, and I generally shoot for I guess just doing it legit, if that's how you want to call it. Here's one of the final huge point opportunities is the UFO. I think it's worth 1,000. So if you notice here, so here I'm already at 4,753, and boom, got lucky there. And I needed to get 1 or 2 of those ships at the end, because there's actually one more. There's a light here at the end, and again, if you need to, you can hit the pause button just to see where I'm shooting at. But there's that little light at the very end, and that'll get you an extra 200 points. I would say that this probably took me anywhere from 10 to 15 tries. Now, keep in mind, though, I've played this game before, and I'm fairly familiar with the shooting coaster and how it works and all the rules and whatnot. So, you may find it a little bit more difficult. And then what I actually did here was I actually got to 50 some GP prior to coming here. And that way, what I was doing then was I had enough GP to try like 5 times in a row. And then what I would do is if I wasn't able to get that 5,000 points, then I would just reset my game. Because I didn't want to go back to the Wonder Square and try to get a bunch of GP again. That's just not going to be fun. So anyways, as always, I hope this guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.